We begin today with a major development involving the Trump administration. A prosecutor who brought charges against two of the president's political opponents was appointed illegally.
That is according to a decision issued today by a federal judge. Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes is live in the newsroom with what this means for the cases against former FBI Director James Comey and New York State Attorney General Letitia James. Rob.
Yeah, it means the cases against Comey and James have been dismissed, not based on the strength of their cases, but because President Trump's handpicked prosecutor had been put in place, the judge ruled unconstitutionally.
The U.S. Department of Justice with an embarrassing loss today. Its cases against former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James tossed to the curb. A federal judge dismissing the indictments brought against the two, finding that the appointment of interim U.S. Attorney Lindsay Halligan, handpicked by President Trump, is invalid, and the indictments of Comey and James are unlawful exercises of executive power.
This was the executive branch going after its enemies, and you had another branch that said, not on our watch, not if you are violating the law.
Halligan was a former personal attorney for Trump with no experience as a prosecutor when he chose her to go after Comey. She replaced a prosecutor who refused to charge Comey. Within days, Halligan brought cases against Comey and James, whom Trump had said targeted him politically. The White House today saying Halligan's appointment is legal. She is extremely qualified for the job and that the judge's decision was political.
There was a judge who is clearly trying to shield Letitia James and James Comey from receiving accountability, and that's why they took this unprecedented action to throw away the indictments.
James last year won a multi-million-dollar judgment against Trump, alleging he defrauded banks by overstating the value of his real estate holdings on financial statements. Halligan filed charges against James for alleged mortgage fraud. And Comey, he was charged in a separate case with lying to and obstructing Congress back in 2020. Comey taking to social media to blast what he calls Trump's effort to weaponize the DOJ.
Because a message has to be sent that the President of the United States cannot use the Department of Justice to target his political enemies.
James today posting online that she is heartened by today's victory and remains fearless in the face of these baseless claims.
Now, today's dismissal doesn't mean the two cases are going away. White House spokesperson Caroline Leavitt says the DOJ will be appealing the judge's decision. Reporting live in the newsroom, Rob Hayes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Rob.